Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 61. So, it is just a two-man crew today. So, Ralph is dealing with some stuff right now, and then BG is apparently dealing with your landlady, I guess.
Yeah, it's everybody's going through some stuff right now. I'm gonna say this right now. It's been raining all day in Detroit, and the power has been flicking in and out. So if I just clunk out for a couple minutes, you know why.
Okay.
So you're just gonna have to do a one-man show.
Yeah.
Man.
I'll just keep doing that. Please stop. Oh, this is one of the most annoying.
Nobody.
Have you heard someone do that before? At all?
What?
Just continuously go. It's the most annoying thing in the world.
I don't like when people are unfunny and they try to tag it with something funny like or boom.
Yeah.
It's fine if you know you're not funny and you're doing that as a not funny joke, but then when you actually say a joke and it gets nothing, you go boom. I just go, oh man, just don't just let that silence sit there. You deserve this.
Yeah, for sure. So actually, I wanted to show off. I told DA this, but I'm actually recording now for the first time. So the past 2 weeks, I've been setting up this studio. One of my roommates had moved out, and basically I turned his room into a giant studio. And I actually snagged some pics, and I'm going to show them off on screen. So, got picture number 1 right here. Just right there is where I'm sitting. I am super relaxed right now in my podcast set. And I fucking love it. Just doing this from the couch. I mean, the goal is
See me and BG do a podcast on a couch. The two of us do it on the couch too, so I know the feeling of just sitting here and covered and leaning back. But we can't lean back too far because the mic stuff. We gotta share a mic, unlike you, where you can just move it anywhere you want. La di da.
But the goal,
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So was it last weekend? Did I tell about my furniture shopping adventures last week?
No, you didn't.
Okay,
You
so
might have told it to Pro, but
here's the story.
Okay.
So, IKEA just opened up in Columbus. This big hubbub about it. They had the giant sale. I think I talked about that and how they were basically giving away couches and beds and all this stuff for the first 100 customers that went in. Still busy as shit, and to the point where it was such a big thing. When they built this IKEA, they actually made a road to get to that IKEA, and that road is called IKEA Way. You go to the exit. You go to the exit that it's at. It's Polaris Parkway, Gemini Parkway, IKEA Way. Is on the exit sign on the highway. Anyways,
My goodness.
I went in there once, and I think I talked about this where it's just you can only walk one direction in IKEA. And if you want to go backwards, you're kind of SOL. You have to walk through the entire store to get out. So I knew that about the store, and at the end of it, there's a giant warehouse area. I'm like, okay, so this is probably where most of the crap is, I would guess. Whatever. So 2 weekends ago, just because how my paychecks and stuff lined up, I was just you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get all this crap that been wanting to get for a while now. So, I have a green screen in here too. Just
Oh my goodness.
do some shenanigans with that.
This is gonna be real bad.
I'm getting the last picture here. Clear setup. Lovely. So I looked online, seeing basically all the stuff I wanted to get, how to get delivered. Wouldn't have gotten delivered until mid-August. So I was like, screw that. I'm gonna go and just go pick it up myself. So first thing was I wanted to either A, rent a Home Depot truck because those are super cheap, or B, rent a U-Haul, which more expensive but cheaper than shipping and immediate. So I found that Home Depot on that Saturday was going to have their truck at like noon. So I started calling all of my friends and seeing if they can help. One friend, what is that?
Hey, why don't you not worry about what I'm doing over here, all right? Why don't you tell your story?
Are you chiseling and ice carving? That's what it sounded like.
Hey. I'm a man of many talents.
It's a refined art.
I gotta get this tree cut down before Thursday.
It's growing in our room for some reason. New house, man, new house.
It's crazy over here. Detroit.
That storm blew a tree into my room. Don't ask questions. Alright, call my one friend. He has some back problems that he's going through. Call another friend. He's super sick. One other friend's really busy. My buddy Ross, who at the time lived like 45 minutes away all the way across town. It was like still technically Columbus, but Columbus is big. He could, but he was going to be in town, in my area of town later, because literally yesterday he just moved like 5 minutes away from me. And I was hoping to do it sooner rather than later, but then after calling a bunch of people, I was like, okay, I'll rent a U-Haul. Maybe Home Depot will have a truck at like 4 or 5, and then if not, I'll just take the U-Haul. Home Depot didn't have a van, so I just took U-Haul. Ran it for 2 hours because I was thinking I can get in and out of IKEA like super quick. I still didn't know how IKEA works. I now know how IKEA works, and it's just it was just so busy. I was just thinking, oh, it's a Saturday. Why didn't I think it was going to be busy as shit? It was busy as shit. So I get there, and it's just packed. So I was like, okay. So I go in, and my thought process was go to an employee, and they will help me and, like, find some stuff. Because I got a couch, a coffee table, I wanted to get a TV stand, and then pieces for a desk, because IKEA furniture is, like, mix and match. You can pick legs and a whole bunch of different crap. So I go to an employee, and basically he then instructs me that I have to go to this little computer screen, look up each part, and then go to each bay in the manufacturing part and pick it piece by piece. I was like, shit.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm running around like a fucking maniac in IKEA because I wasted time like trying to go back and forth to some other places in IKEA, and then I figured it out finally. So I got a desktop. They ran out of legs, so I had to get 2 like shelving things for legs. Get the coffee table. They were out of the TV stand. They're also out of the coffee table in the color that I wanted. And then they had my couch, thankfully. So I got that. In that process, I cut the shit out of my finger, so I'm bleeding everywhere. So I'm just like sitting there like,
oh my.
They're sucking on my finger, just like trying to manage all that. I get a text from my buddy. Hey,
people walking around.
Like, hey, he's like, I'm
around IKEA like,
wow, we suck.
Is there a delay going on?
Maybe, I don't know. There might be, because you seem very slow and like responding. Interesting.
Yeah, this is weird.
Want to sing it. More setting shit, probably. Oh. Alright, it's just me, myself, and I.
And me.
And there he is. Let's see.
Okay, so you're responding now.
And now I'm talking now. Now you respond.
I'm talking now. Now you respond.
I'm talking now.
Booyah.
Okay, well, that was
on
weird.
the fly tech support.
Yeah, that was fucking weird. Okay,
So I was gonna say, people were walking around IKEA like, there's a lot of blood in here. What's going?
Yeah, I was 18 pounds thinner by the time I got up to check out.
Yeah, I'll take this furniture and you got any blood back
Yeah, got a pint.
A little low. There's a blood bank about a mile from there. I don't think I'm gonna make it, honestly.
We have Swedish meatballs though. Next best thing, I guess. Okay. So I'm like at the checkout. My friend texts me, going, "Hey, I just got done signing my lease. Are you done yet?" I'm like, "No, I'm in checkout right now. I'll text you when I'm leaving." He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go get some food." So as I'm like running around and all this shit, about hour 20 minutes had passed from getting my U-Haul. So, running a little low on my rental time. So get everything out to the like bay. I have someone like watch my stuff back in the van, load all the little things that I can, and then I just had the couch, which is basically why I needed my friend's help. Like that was the only thing I really needed 2 people with. Look around, no employees in sight. So I like waited around for 2 minutes. I'm like, I can't wait. So I had to like ask someone to help me. Like, you, Mr. Buff Dude, can you help me load this?
Somebody help! Just in the parking lot, help! We got 20 minutes! Please! Can you help me with this couch in my van? Would you?
So
that's exactly how Silence of the Lamb began, Mike. Come on, what are you doing?
Luckily, I wasn't eating. And moving on, book it to my house. I text my buddy. I'm like, hey, I'm almost home. He's like, okay, I'll be there in about 5 minutes. And I was about 5 minutes away. So basically, the reason that I asked someone else to help me was because I was under the assumption, this paints the picture, that my roommate was not going to be home until 7. Because I thought he was working. I pull up to my driveway and I see my roommate's car in the driveway. Like, fuck! I run in, he's there, I'm like, shit, you're here! He's just like, yeah.
What did you...
I'm here.
It's my house.
So I like text my friend, I'm like, hey, my roommate's here, you don't need to come. And my friend has a Mazda 3 manual car, very loud engine in comparison to most cars. So as I'm texting him, I hit send, I hear... It's like, shit! He pulls in and I like walk up, he's like, I just got your text. I'm like, well, I mean, he's here, you don't have to help. He's like, well, I'm here already, I might as well help. I'm like, okay, thank you. So I talked to my roommate afterwards. Bleeding had stopped at this point. I'm like, I thought you said you're gonna be home at 7. He's like, no, I left for work at 7. Fuck! I screwed everything up today!
The easiest solution was right in front of you, Michael.
It was just an overall, just like, if I go to IKEA again, like, I know now. Like, I know how the store works. I don't think I need any more big furniture, so I don't need help with that. I'm good.
And now if I ever need to go, I know to...
Go to the stupid little computer monitors.
Be careful and protect my fingers.
Yeah, really. So yeah, and the rest of that was just spent setting up. But I didn't transition to the next photo. So like I got all that stuff. I got a TV stand from Amazon, soundproofing, the green screen, and just some other stuff. Basically, there's a few more decoration things that I want to get, and then it's just some technology things. I finally got to a point where, as I was like buying stuff, I started putting things in my Amazon wish list because I'm like, you need to stop. You were going to go broke. You need to stop, Michael.
You gotta eat next week.
Yeah.
Why? Yes. Oh, that looks good.
I can subsist in technology.
I like that.
It can sustain me. So the tube TV for standard def games, the TV that I got. So I was looking up TVs and stuff, and Target had some 4K TVs for pretty decent prices. And the one I was looking at was like a 43-inch for $350, which for a 4K TV I feel like is pretty damn good. Mm-hmm. I go to the store. They had 2 other models that were way cheaper, but they were discontinued, hence why they were super cheap. and they didn't have them. So I was like, okay. I was looking at this one, and then I looked to the right of it, and they had the same model TV, but 49-inch, on sale for $10 more. So it's just like, well, obviously, I'm gonna get the bigger one for $10.
That's dumb.
Yeah. So, yeah. I am very happy with the setup, and how do I sound? Because I don't really know.
You sound normal.
Okay, cool.
Basically the same.
Because like before I put the soundproofing in here, this room had a lot of reverb going on. It was very echoey. Yeah. And Ralph kind of helped with the setup last weekend, which also
begrudgingly, I'm sure.
No, he was a good sport about it.
He was complaining in his mind. I know Ralph.
I have some stories about Ralph that I want to save for when we're all here.
Oh, that's good.
Some stuff happened this weekend, and
that's great.
And I want to talk about it. One of the things, actually, this one I can talk about. So one of the things that we did, I didn't know this place existed, and if we have time during Matsuri, we need to go. Probably won't because I'm helping run the video department.
Also, they just put out the schedule.
Yesterday,
I'm sure. Okay.
There is a Japanese-themed arcade in Columbus that I did not know about. It's called Akiba Arcade.
No.
And it has a whole bunch of different Japanese games. Has a little Japanese gift shop, which my phone's not next to me right now, but they had a bunch of JoJo shit that I need to text you.
No.
And they had. Okay, so Ralph has a video too that he's gonna send you at some point. So I go through. There's a DDR machine. I'm like, I'll play some DDR. I haven't played that in a while. So I go through, switching through the songs, and then
you look at them scores, and it's just like, ooh, can't beat that.
I wasn't
hop off.
I was
embarrassing myself.
I did embarrass myself in a different way, but I am not as good at DDR as I used to be. I used to play a lot in middle school, which if that says something. I'm switching through songs, and then finally I stop. I just stopped at a song, and I stop, and I hear, Sono Chino, Sono Nails! Like, well, I gotta fucking play this. So I played that, and Ralph has video of me playing it. Although he didn't get the best fucking part, which was the end JoJo bit. So I was playing on medium difficulty. I could have played it on the next one up. But the big JoJo part was like the two left-right ones where it's like you do it and it's like the long ones where you have to sit there for a bit. Mm-hmm. And so as that happened, I did like just this like, like almost like DBZ power-up. It was like, Joe! And then it had like a one more hop for the Joe. I fucking missed it.
And he missed that!
Well, no. It's even worse because, like, he was videotaping and then, like, Kelly and Amber were behind me, like, earlier in the song. And so, like, I was, like, laughing and I was like, oh, haha, I missed it. Turn around. Everyone's gone. I was like, oh, come on! I'm gonna embarrass myself. I want an audience.
It's really bad embarrassing yourself and no one's there to see it because you just got to live with the shame. You can't even joke about it.
Yeah. I was so mad. I was like, come on, man. But they had the gift shop. They had a whole bunch of different Japanese games. They had this drummer game that was too easy. Like the hardest difficulty didn't hit all the beats in the songs.
Oh, really?
And I couldn't disassociate enough. Where it's like I kept hearing stuff and I kept playing more and it was like, no, I can't do this. Being a drummer is not good for this game. But they had a Fate Stay Night arcade game, a bunch of different other ones, and they had some consoles set up too. Like they had Smash. I don't know the name of the game, but it's like basically like a cross anime fighter. It had like Sword Art Online, Toradora.
That's I forgot the name of the game. It's cross something.
Yeah.
Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax.
Yeah. Like they had that.
Wow, I remembered that really quickly. Too quickly, honestly.
They had a whole bunch of stuff. I want to go back really badly. It's basically you pay for hours. So on Sundays they had a deal where it was like for 1 hour it was $5. Until close it was 12, and then on Sundays it was just $10, and you play till close as well.
And you could just get on anything without putting in quarters and stuff.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Thursdays, and the actual con doesn't start up. Opening ceremonies start, I think, at like 4. I'm sure you want to be there early to set up and do stuff like that. So, but we'll have some time. I definitely want to go there and do some stuff with BG.
Yeah, it is really damn cool.
All right.
It's in this mall that's like really shitty in Columbus.
All right.
But the area, the arcade itself is really awesome. Yeah, Adam told me about it. And then, like, I looked at pictures and I'm like, why did I not know about this earlier? I would have gone so many times. I want to buy some shit from the gift shop there. Like, yeah, it's just like figurines up the wazoo, some posters, some manga. Not that much, but they had just a bunch of stuff. So yeah, like
that sounds good.
Yeah. So for news, actually,
really quickly, is that Samus? Is that a rug or?
Yes, it is.
That's I like that. I've been meaning to show you this this t-shirt shop that I go to all the time. It's one of those these shirts are only available for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
It's where I got that Frieza shirt and a couple other ones. It's called Once Upon a Tea. Right now they've got like 5 Zelda shirts there. I think you'd like one or two of them. Never mind, then.
I've spent too much.
They're $12.
I've spent too much.
Never mind, then.
Like I don't want to say how much. That's how much.
Hey, you already said a $300 TV, couch, table,
Sir,
soundproofing.
That's
$350. Terribly sorry.
That's a percentage.
Ooh.
Yeah. I will say it off stream how much I paid. But yeah, like so, like
no,
that,
yeah, text it to me right now.
I gotta get up. My phone, I left it over.
Grumbling like Yosemite Sam.
So, but yeah, that rug. The rug was actually under the table before because my old roommate, who I will not name, he had a roller chair on the carpet here, and it flattened the crap out of the carpet, and it looks kind of bad.
And it's just 2 big holes there.
And then I had the carpet there, and I'm like, this is like a really cool carpet. I don't want to cover this up. So I moved it, and so I'm gonna get some other like just plain carpet just to put there, just so it covers up that bit or rug.
So is that just a purely recording room where you just like I just want to lay down, not on my bed, but on the couch and chill out, watch something?
That too. I mean, like it's basically just a chill environment for my recording stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So like the plan is, so I have the mic on the left side right now. I'm looking into upgrading my mic because I've had this thing for oh boy, I think since like sophomore year of college. It's going almost on 8 years. And this guy actually isn't that expensive anymore. I actually looked it up. It's only like $99.
That's good.
But I was looking basically at some nicer mics and just looking up recommended podcast mics. There's one. It's literally called the. Let me pull that up right now. It's podcast something. Like it literally has podcast in the name in some way, shape, or form. It was. It'd be like I would get this mic if we had a semblance of viewership.
100,000 viewers. I know a lot of streamers and people who record use either Blue Yeti or Snowball something or other.
Procaster is what it's called, and that one is $230. The one I'm looking at is $150, which not terribly different, but
But right now, in between paychecks, it is.
Yeah, for sure. I'm getting a actual USB. I found a mixer online that it's like 4 channels, which I mean for podcasts and stuff, that's most of what I need. The one that I lugged to Youmacon, I got with the intention of recording drums, is why I got it. And I found this particular mixer. I'm like, oh, this looks cool. And I'm like, I mean, I would like multiple mics and stuff for podcasts and stuff if I go to Youmacon. It's like, I don't want to lug this thing. So I just looked up mixer carrying case. First thing that came up was the carrying case for that mixer. Like literally for that mixer, form fitted with like an attaché case and foam. I'm like, oh,
they know what's up.
Yeah. It's like, yes, I'm getting this thing. But just mics on both sides. That way for Let's Brew, podcasts and stuff like that, have at the very least 2 microphones, and have just kind of a slicker recording environment for that. But like for the last couple days, I've had YouTube up on the TV and was like playing my Switch in here.
That's
good. It's just really chill environment. But
text me the number.
I'm doing that right now. So as far as news goes, one of the big things, at least as far as nerddom, and a lot of people I've been seeing have had some concerns about this. Did you see that Sony is buying a majority stake in Funimation?
Yeah. Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I decided to dive head first.
I'm a very cheap individual. I like to hoard my money.
Yes,
no one else.
I'm aware by your talks about me getting haircuts. I just got one today.
Like a piece of crap. I recently put in it's been a very long time since I spent over $500 on something, but my mom came up to me. She was like, hey, my friend is selling a car. Do you want it? I went, how much? $800. What is it? 2002 Pontiac Grand Am. I was like, yeah, sure. So I have a car.
Oh, so what? You have repeatedly said.
Yes, I know, Michael, but I had the savings. It's a pretty good car.
I'm not debating that fact.
I can't see. Yes, I know. I've already looked into glasses places.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing because my stepdad was like, all right, we're going to teach you how to drive so you can start getting your license and go for the test and stuff. And we just went around the block because there's a very, very wide open area that we can just drive through. Cops don't come by, license and whatnot. So we're just driving. I'm just looking. I'm like, I cannot see. This is not safe. He's like, yeah, I know. Just get the feel for it. You'll get your glasses, and once you get your glasses, you'll have the feel for it. You just got to do this a couple of times, and just get it to where you can just do it when it's a second nature. And I'm like, okay, sure, but I just do not feel safe right now.
I mean, once you get the glasses and all that, and then you just get a few drives in you, like long ones, it'll seem like nothing. Boring as shit. I fucking hate driving, but good. So you will, you might know more Greyhound stories then.
One more, at least, because I don't think I'm gonna have all the things ready for Matsuri. So by OhioCon, I'll definitely have it. I'm looking into about next month getting 100% things.
Okay.
All in order.
I'm just imagining the glasses are gonna be one lens is missing, another one is thick as shit.
Just the Coke bottle Urkel glasses. It goes down from the bottom of my nose to the top of my forehead. Hey guys.
Just half a Cyclops visor.
BG just comes like, hey guys, don't say anything about DA's glasses. He's really sensitive about them. Hey guys.
It's just Mad Eye Moody's eyeball. That's cool though.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
I had a Grand Prix was my first car.
And I have a Grand Am.
Which 90, I think it was a 99. I feel like a little bit later than that Grand Prix have been better quality because I've seen those around more. Just because either that or my dad just didn't take good care of that car before I got it, just because it kind of slowly died.
But yeah, what you spent, that's I have more than that in my savings, but not much more.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even imagine.
Yep.
God bless you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's basically done at this point, so
Yeah.
I'm
At least until you move.
yeah. Well, that is just moving the shit. I very purposely, you probably can't tell from the pictures, but I very purposely did not adhesive the soundproofing.
Mm-hmm.
I used like little push pin things. That way I can take them with me.
All right. So yeah, just gotta learn how to drive and whatnot. That's gonna be terrible.
Wait, BG, does BG have his license?
BG has his license, I believe. I can't remember. We have to ask him about that.
Okay. Well, at the very least, okay. Now here's the question: are you going to share the car?
No, that's my car.
That's the correct answer. That is the correct
BG
answer.
is not the most responsible individual. And like I said, I'm very cheap, and I'm not gonna let him traipse around in my $800 car, drinking and crap. I don't. Screw him. I'm sure he wouldn't drink and drive, but
So,
he drinks.
can you get like employee parking at your work and stuff too?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I'm too far off of that.
I just did cheaper than the bus.
True
Maybe.
I need plates, insurance, license. I got to get it checked out. It needs an oil change. That's why I said around next month I'm going to be 100%.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's the thing that we were going to be talking about before.
Funimation.
Yeah, Funimation. So a lot of people obviously are concerned because big company buys little company, thinking it ruins little company, which is a valid concern. But Colleen Klinkenbeard, I guess she got a lot of emails and stuff about it too, and she went on record saying, they're not going to be changing anything about our business. It's going to be business as usual. It's going to allow us to do better opportunities. The thing I think it gives them is better licensing.
Yeah, better licensing. Probably they're going to get a couple more movies in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to somebody at work who likes anime, and they were worried about this. I was like, when Disney bought Marvel, what changed there? He's like, nothing. What do you think gonna change here? Nothing. It's just an acquisition.
What happened when Sony got Spider-Man?
Hey, if they weren't connected via Disney and Star Wars, there wouldn't have been no Star Wars references in there.
Oh yeah.
And those were just funny little character joke things that made the movie that much better.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So yeah, I mean, too soon to say what is all going to be there, but hopefully good. The people at Funimation are excited, so I feel like they should be. Hey, Sony execs are going to start seeing your artwork.
Oh, you're actually really right.
The next thing I have, which probably I don't know if you're excited about this or not, but I could imagine you are. I think it was today or yesterday they announced the Persona 3 and 5 dance games.
Jesus Christ! So, like I said, I'm very cheap. Each check, I allow myself $50 of spending money, just whatever I want, going to the store, get a bag of chips or a pop or whatever, and I allow myself $50 of either per month. It's $50 of what I call Walmart money, which is I go to Walmart, I get whatever I need, new toothbrush, new toothpaste, deodorant, if there's some ice cream or something that I want. So boom, boom, boom. So I was on my way to Walmart this morning, and I'm just, on my checking the Twitter, and a friend of mine just goes to one of the voice actors of Persona 5. They go, hey, it's more Persona stuff for you. And I'm like, what's this? I open it up on YouTube, and it's just dancing, and I'm just like, ah!
I knew it. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, DA's probably flipping the shit right
This
now.
is amazing. It's so good. This is what I wanted. And I sent it to BG, and he sent his usual mopey, why does everybody be happy but me? I'm like, shut up. Be happy for me for once.
You should have just like replied, Black Canary broken.
Oh my god, you don't know how fanboy he is over this. He's just like punch. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't be able to do this. Kick, flip. I'm like, oh, you just, this is terrible for you. But I'm just sitting there just looking at this like, this is what I wanted, and it's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm so excited about that. So excited about that because I love Persona 4 dancing all night. And this is Persona 3, which I don't have as much affection for as Persona 4 or 5. But Persona 5, I'm 100% behind. I want this right now. This coming out next year, spring. This is going to be really good. People are going to be cooled down a little bit from it. And they're going to be ready for another one. This is so great. I cannot wait for this.
This will be your line game, won't it?
This will be my line game. That is a very good way to put it. I was gonna say, I was thinking about, oh yeah, this is gonna be my Greyhound. It was like, no, those days are over.
God, speaking of games, so I have decided, just recently to fully complete Breath of the Wild. So I'm going through and hunting. I found a video on YouTube that has all 900 Korok seeds. 8 hours long. Just, I'm now sitting down and doing that, so that'll be probably the next, like, week of games.
Tedium.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous. Sir. There's another Dynasty Warrior game called Tales of not Tales of Dynasty Warriors Everyone or something like that.
Why are you doing this to me?
Look at these shirts.
Why are you doing
I
this to
wish
me?
I liked Zelda because I like these shirts.
I'm the Majora's Mask one.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Go
tell me.
ahead.
Is it Breath of the Wild? Oh. God damn it!
Now Ocarina of Time is my game, and I want that Ocarina one.
Oh.
You know, just sit on that for a little while. They're still available for about 4 days or so.
That Breath of the Wild one. There's the thing that I'm going to be getting to decorate the room. I actually do have one poster up. There's a poster I got for Rooster Teeth. It said it's like home of family-friendly content. I figured that'd be a good thing for this room. But there's this website that makes metal posters called Displates.
I know what you're talking about.
And there's a couple of different collections that I want to grab from. Basically, like the only place I can put them really now is like above the soundproofing, above the couch. But I can fit probably like 1, 2, 3. I can fit like 5 of them up there. And I just like in this one collection that I've been looking at back and forth. Like, there's a bunch of the games that I like and stuff. But there's like the Zelda one I wasn't like a big fan of. There's like a Ocarina of Time like Zelda one. But then I just saw one a few days ago that was Breath of the Wild, and it had the "Open Your Eyes" quote on it, and I was like, I'm thinking this is the set that I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm slightly concerned with sound quality. I don't know how metal will do with like the soundproofing and that, but I feel
Probably
like
not super great.
But most sound like doesn't go up. Like I'm talking directly to the wall in front of me. Most sound just kind of directs like back and forth. So as long as it's higher up, I think it'll be fine for the most part. We'll see. What else do I got in news here? Did you see the Domino reveal for Deadpool?
Yes, I did.
So I'm curious how BG's thoughts are on that, because I'm pretty sure Domino in the comics is pale with a black spot for the eye. I know we heard his spiel. I think that was last week. I've seen a lot of praise from the black community on it, but that's
we take what we can get.
yeah. and I would say the girl's good looking.
Yeah.
It
looks fine.
Yeah.
Did
we talk about Thor Ragnarok last week?
I don't think so.
I don't think we talked about most of what happened at Comic-Con.
Did
you watch the trailer for Thor Ragnarok?
No, I didn't.
So this movie is doing the one thing I've wanted MCU movies to do for a while now, and that is to have Hulk talk.
Oh, they're doing.
And it's not like just him in a
Hulk
fight.
Smash.
Like it is like not intelligent Hulk speak, but he's like talking casually. It's just like a scene of him and Thor just sitting there. Thor's just like, "We're the same, you and I, just a bunch of hot-headed fools." And Hulk's like, "Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water." It's like, actually, we're both like fire, but Hulk like raging fire. You're like smoldering fire. And it's like that. I'm just like, yes!
Oh, that
just
sounds
casual Hulk talk.
Do you know if it's Mark Ruffalo or?
Yes. Like
Okay.
I'm pretty. It sounded like Mark Ruffalo, and I think the reason they're doing it is because they improved the technology in Avengers, where it was actually Ruffalo in the field acting out the scenes.
Yeah.
And that was like their big thing. It's like they wanted Ruffalo's performance to be Ruffalo's performance. And I think now that it can still be, they're letting Hulk talk.
I know that in the Avengers 1, when the Hulk said the puny guy, it was the actor from the 80s Hulk. I can't remember his name. Lou Ferrigno.
No. Lou Ferrigno did all the screams.
Oh, he did? I thought he did that line.
Nope,
too.
that was Ruffalo as well.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Hey, shut up, DA. You should have called it. User signed out.
What else do I got here?
Really quickly.
Go ahead.
The character polls for One Piece released. The popularity poll.
Mm-hmm.
And they are trash.
Oh.
It is pure diarrhea salad.
Who's number one?
Luffy.
Okay.
He's always number one. There's no surprise there. That's fine. I accept that. Number 2 is Zoro. I don't understand that. He hasn't been seen in almost a year. with a 200 vote difference. Number 3 is Sanji. Which is...
He's been the main focus of this arc.
Yeah, he should have been number 2. This was his one chance to go number 2. I'm going to see if I can try to find it. But from memory, number 4 was Law, because the Japanese really, really, really like Law.
Why?
That is a very good question. I like Law, but I'm not in love with him like I do. Like I love a lot of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it. Yeah, here it is. So, try to guess what number Brooke is.
How high does it go?
It goes, right now they have it released from 1 to 50.
To 15?
50.
50. 17th.
19!
I was close.
What place was he last year? Shut up. He was 19 last year. He didn't move. Not a single place.
I guess if you're going by what has been the manga in big moments, he's had the one.
He got the rubbing. He faced off against Big Mom. He broke the picture. What more do you want? If there was ever a time, me and BG were talking about this, if there was ever a time for him to crack top 15, it was now. But he's not going to, outside of stabbing Blackbeard in his eye, personally. What number is Jinbei, Michael?
10.
6. He's 6.
The chapter where he says, "I am joining the Straw Hats," I felt the hurt from both of you.
He's 6. Carrot is 26. Number 5, Ace. Number 7, Chopper. 8, Nami. 9, Sabo. 10, Hancock. 11, Shanks. 12,
Hancock? Boa?
Boa Hancock, yeah. She hasn't been seen since the beginning of the time skip.
Yeah, like, I saw like a picture of her recently. I'm like, oh yeah, she exists.
14, Reiju. 15, Usopp. 16, Doflamingo's brother. 17, Doflamingo. 18, Crocodile. Crocodile hasn't been seen since the Marineford War. 19, Brook. This list is feces.
I'm just gonna, like, you're gonna at some point just like go to Japan and just like find some congregation of people that like One Piece. You're just gonna go to be like, fuck you!
This is your fault. You brought this on us.
Nani?
Speak English.
This Kuro-Cow-kun seems to be very flustered for some reason.
That's pretty bad.
So
yeah, that was not good.
Speaking
that
of,
hurt me earlier.
We haven't talked about One Piece in the bit. They're fucked.
Yeah,
they're fucked.
100%. Me, VG, my little brother, my other little brother, we were all talking like, how do they get out of this? There's no logical way that we can think of for them to get out of this. An enraged Big Mom is coming after you. You can do nothing but lay down.
Mm-hmm. Like, get eaten on purpose and like beat out of her insides. Like I don't know. Fucking Luffy gets eaten and Gears thirds. Alien, except it's his fist.
I can't think of anything. I'm just sitting there like, chapter comes up tomorrow, so we'll see then. And the spoilers are out right now, but I've never read spoilers.
Yeah.
But and me and BG were just like, he's taking a week to try to figure out how do they get out of this.
Yeah.
Because Big Mom was flying up, it was like, oh, see you. Not in the next chapter, but the chapter afterwards. See you guys. Like he's got nothing. He's trying to figure it out.
And then I guess we'll talk My Hero a bit, and then we can call it there. We've actually lasted about an hour.
Of course we can.
We
got the energy enough for 4 people.
Oh yeah.
Me and you and your improv classes, you know, energy up. Yes, and go.
That I haven't been to like after.
You're slacking.
When I got really sick in winter, and then just other crap just got me busy. I just haven't had the time to go back. Once I think after MatsuriCon, I think I'll be like not busy as shit that I can actually start going again. Because I want to. Just too many things, man. Too many things. So last chapter was them, the wall dude, right? Like the closing in the walls. Oh no! Blood chick.
Toga Himiko is back. I love her. She's so good.
I just love how immediately when she sees Deku, she just fucking strips. Just immediately obsessed.
I'm just sitting there like, you could try it, Deku, but I wouldn't. I mean, you know, nobody's gonna blame you if you do or don't. This is your decision.
It's like, hey, she's crazy. She kind of has a blood kink, so who knows? See, we got that going on.
She has Eraserhead's blood. She stabbed him, and then
can she copy the quirks of people?
I think so. because she copied the slime chick.
Okay. I'd have to double check that. Yeah, if that's the case, then that's not good.
Because in the tournament arc, she was just disappearing and reappearing all over the place. And her.
Well, I felt
think
like
she
the
can.
slime stuff, like, she did it in this chapter. Does she keep the abilities?
That's another thing.
Yeah. Because, like, that's how she stripped, was, like, their clothes just melted.
Oh boy. But if she can, even if she can't, she could just go up to somebody like, hey, I'm a Eraserhead, stab.
Yeah.
You got somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep doing that.
Yeah, and before that, Red Riot. Him, fat. I love his power now.
Awesome. Fat Gum is awesome.
Where he just basically shield into spear. Just absorbs all the damage. He basically took, and throwing Ruby here, Yang, basically her semblance is every hit that she takes, she can dish back out twice as hard. It's just that, she's still getting the shit beat out of her. And it's a very similar thing. I like that ability, just the double-edged sword type of ability. I like how he looks just like a fucking badass after he gets slammed.
Yeah, what is that?
It's like the whole Choji mentality going on there. Except it's hopefully not going to be bullshit in 400 chapters.
And just go away forever and
Yeah.
not do anything important ever again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just how the dude is just like, is he better yet? I want to kill him.
And Red Riot got some characterization.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need to do. Just allow people to grow and flourish. Because I'm like, everybody's branching off and they're having their own little fight. Frog Girl is there. Give me something with her.
I'm just waiting, like the wall dude. I'm expecting either within the next 3 chapters. Let's forget his name. Fall Out Boy.
Mirio.
He's gonna find him. That's what I've been thinking this whole time. He's been just going through walls. It's like, where is this dude? Where is this dude? Where is this dude?
Because we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he disappeared into the walls and just. So he's either looking for that dude or he's just bum rushing ahead to the mafia boss and the girl, which I'm hoping that's not the case because he's going to get murdered if that's the case.
Possibly not, because his ability is he needs to touch you to disintegrate you, and he can't be touched.
That is true. This is true.
It's going to be a power struggle. Oh, but yeah, in the end, I think he is just going to be disintegrated.
And then the anime. So while everyone was here, Kelly, Amber, and I watched the latest episode. And like I had missed the last couple episodes. I'm like, so where are they at? It's like Hero Killer. I'm like, and so I was just like watching. I'm like, full cowl in its old glory. Oh, I was so happy.
I'm all about Gran Torino.
Oh, I know you are.
Just give me more of him, and I'll be happy.
So, since I'm pretty sure this is Kelly, so I don't want to say spoilers because she's catching up, and she hasn't gotten to the 2 moments that I think collectively we consider the best moments that have happened in the manga. So in this episode, they gave some extra screen time to Endeavor. For him just, like, beating the shit out of some Nemus. And, like, did you watch the episode?
No, I didn't.
At one point, like, there's a flying Nemu in the sky and he's chasing him. He literally runs up the side of a building by melting the building as he's running up it and, like, making it magma and sticking to it.
Oh,
So he's just, like, his big hulking ass just, like, runs up, leaving magma, like, footprints behind and just, like, throws a fire javelin right at the Nemu. It was like really well animated and stuff too. Like it makes me really excited for stuff to come in the future.
Way in the future.
Yes.
Mike. Don't kid yourself.
I know we got a bit, but still. I'm very excited. This show has been so good. And excuse me, that came out of nowhere. I'm really looking forward to stuff they got. I forgot how much is in between now and the particular moment that I'm talking about.
Yeah, I thought that it was coming soon too. I was like, oh, they did do this. Because I actually didn't remember because I read it so long ago. I didn't remember if it was Gran Torino and then the Hero Killer or the Hero Killer and then Gran Torino.
Yeah. So we got I don't want to say anything right now. Yeah, there's quite a few things. And yeah, it's yeah, there's actually a really good. So actually, I'll talk about it real quick, and then we will end it. So the main things we did this weekend was all the video judges for MatsuriCon Anime Convention in Columbus, Ohio, got together to judge the AMV contest, or the video editing contest. I forgot because we have live action stuff and non-anime sources. And this is, without a doubt, one of the best contests that I've judged.
Oh.
There's a lot of good videos. We changed it up to where we actually judged the entire contest this year ahead of time. So basically the winners are already decided and what have you. And a lot of good videos. Nate actually entered the video. So it was like looking through the thing. It was just like
shoes on the other foot, huh, Nate boy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in control of your fate now. But yeah, we're actually having 18 plus category this year. Live action, non-anime are their own separate categories. We're most likely changing that to just be everything is all inclusive next year for categories and what have you, and then the typical stuff. But it is looking to be a very good show, and I'm very excited for it.
Right.
So if anybody listening is in the Columbus, Ohio area, doubt it, head down to MatsuriCon. Or just, we'll probably end up me posting the videos and stuff online at some point as Adam gets everything coordinated and what have you. Check them out. A lot of good editors in this year. So,
Before we go offline,
Mhm.
I just like to say that I desperately want to see the Emoji Movie
Really?
for obvious reasons. It at one point had a 0%.
I know. This movie should burn and die.
And people are just ragging on it. I'm just licking my lips like, yeah, that's all for me.
I would rather you go see Enter the Warrior's Gate than see that movie.
Is that the Batista movie?
Yes. I showed my friend the one clip where they cut too late, where they showed actual like Batista's hesitation in the scene, and they're like, "Oh, oh no!" No, like I was explaining to them, like, yeah, like the swords are like not small enough to be like regular swords, but not big enough to be like past the point of ridiculousness where you can like accept it as ridiculous. It's just this like middle ground of stupid. It's like a mini Buster sword, and it just looks dumb.
It's either a long dagger or a short, long sword.
Yeah, it's just stupid looking. They're just giant squares, or giant rectangles. That's what they look like. They're just giant rectangle swords.
So bad.
I think if we had the time, we should watch that for MatsuriCon. We should find it. Ugh. Alright.
It's there. It's there.
Oh, I know it's there. Just not sure if I want to see it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We'll see you next week. Maybe with a full cast. Who knows? Possibilities are endless. And, from New York, waiters!